to 15 views. I'm going viral.
Thank you so much for that, Roy. All right, when we come back, I'll be talking with humanitarian Hugh Evans about his plan to end the pandemic for the entire planet. What? Oh, you don't want to miss it.
Hey, girl. A girl. Fun. I've never had a girlfriend before.
And become family for life. Recruiters, a new way, featuring 2 all-new shorts, yours to love on Blu-ray, DVD, and digital for PG.
At Farmers, we know how nice it is to save on your auto policy. But it's even nicer knowing that if this happened, or this, or even this, we've seen and covered it. So call 1-800-FARMERS and get a quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Applebee's $1 bonus wings with any handcrafted burger.
Namari, let's finish this. Wait, I know what you're thinking, but this story is different. Our lands have been at war. Ready the royal army for my daughter's command. I won't let you down. Something tells me you're not besties. My girl Ryan and I are gonna fix the world. I want to help you.
Ryan and the Last Dragon. Rated PG for theaters. Premier access March 5th.
I heard some things.
Like what?
Like the kid who was punched through the took 3 bullets.
Getting to the war is ugly about the day. You supply both sides, right? We end this as quickly as quiet.
I'm talking about a massacre.
This is about business. It's about what's right.
Ideas exist inside you, electrify you. They grow from our imagination, but they can't be held back. They want to be set free, to make the world more responsible and even more incredible. Ideas to the future, just like that.
Special delivery.
At Domino's, you can now stream thousands of movies for free with any online order, no matter what you order. So you could have stuffed cheesy bread with extra cheesy rom-coms.
It's you.
It's you. It's me.
Or saddle up on the couch for specialty pizza and a Western. Get 30-day access to stream thousands of movies for free on Epix Now with any online order from Domino's.
Lately, I just haven't been feeling quite like myself.
I want to break free.
Life used to feel fuller. There's gotta be a way to get back.
This time I know it's for real. God knows. God knows I want
Doritos, now 3D.
Sarah, did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance and a whole lot more? So what are you waiting for? Captain Ahab to help you find a parking spot?
Fire she blows. Loading zone. Pull hard to starboard.
Too slow.
Seriously? Because it... Fall ahead. Steady. Go. Thunder racing to the northern lot where there be parking spaces as big as whales.
Geico, see all the ways you could save.
I saw them out of the corner of my eye. Just a blur when they jumped in the idiot. There was nothing I could do. She's safe because of our first Outback, and our new one's even safer. Welcome to the 2020 Subaru Outback, an IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus, the highest level of safety you can earn.
Get 0% for 63 months on select new 2021 models, now through March 1st.
Record this. What if it's like you think you're such a criminal? Like he thinks he's bad, but I'm the bad guy.
This is a really good hook.
My family is the reason I'm the way I am.
For her, it's the future. She just wants to see what life turns into. Really
World's a Little Blurry rated R. Streaming exclusively on Apple TV+.
Strange to see everything you're thinking.
You better watch him. Chaos Walking, rated PG-13, in theaters and IMAX March 5th.
Welcome back to the Daily Social Distancing Show. Earlier today, I spoke with Hugh Evans. He's the co-founder and CEO of Global Citizen, which earlier today launched a recovery plan for the world, a campaign to end COVID-19 for all and kickstart a global recovery. We talked about that and so much more. Hugh Evans, welcome to the Daily Social Distancing Show.
Thank you so much, Trevor.
Global Citizen is known as an organization that is always fighting against the worst ills within society. For those who don't know, before we even get into it, what is Global Citizen? What are you actually doing, and what does your organization mean?
So Global Citizen is a worldwide movement committed to the eradication of extreme poverty by 2030. And we're really a membership organization. We've got over 11 million members around the world, and they take action and they call on governments to make multi-billion-dollar pledges to help eradicate extreme poverty within our lifetime. So they might pledge towards global health or global education. And then we hold those world leaders accountable to make sure they follow through on those pledges, and ultimately those living in extreme poverty benefit most.
There is a lot of money that Global Citizens help raise. There are a lot of people's lives that you've helped impact. But 2020 has been a year where everything shut down, especially Global Citizens' huge events that you used to host to get people moving forward. Talk me through what your plans are for 2021 now, if people cannot be outside in big groups, hanging out together, raising awareness and pushing action.
Yeah, so last year, immediately after the pandemic struck, we got a phone call from Dr. Tedros, the head of the WHO, and he said he wanted a Global Citizen to work with him and the WHO to raise urgent funding to provide personal protective equipment for frontline community health workers. And so we partnered with Lady Gaga and the WHO, and we launched this campaign called One World Together at Home. And it ended up being broadcast all over the world, and it raised $127.9 million to provide for frontline workers. I'm proud to tell you today that 100% of that money is being fully dispersed and is providing PPE to community health workers all over the world now. But then in response to that, we know that right now, a bigger challenge has emerged, and that's the challenge of getting a vaccine to everyone on the planet. Because immediately after One World Together at Home, we partnered with the European Commission, and we hosted a new campaign called Global Goal Unite for Our Future. And this was really calling on the G7 nations to step up and provide urgent funding to help fund the development of a vaccine. And we were amazed because all 7 of the G7 leaders pledged a total of $1.5 billion that went to fund both the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine as well as the Moderna vaccines. So in light of that, we now know that we have such a huge job ahead of us. So earlier this morning, Global Citizen Ambassador Hugh Jackman and artist Billie Eilish, together with the head of the WHO, Dr. Tedros, and the head of the European Union, and the head of your own government, the President of South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa, joined us to launch what we've called the Global Citizen Recovery Plan for the world. This is 5 points designed to really put the world back on track to tackle it and recover better together. And so that's really the strategy for the year ahead.
It seems like a monumental task. I mean, Global Citizen is having a conversation that some people aren't even ready to have because of where developed nations are. And that conversation is, what is going to be happening to developing nations, poorer countries who don't have the money for the vaccines, who may not have the infrastructure to roll out the vaccines, because many countries are saying, hey, I know that, African countries are going to need the vaccine. I know that all over Asia, people are going to need the vaccine, but Americans don't even have the vaccine. So when you're having these conversations, getting leaders to commit portions of their vaccine to poorer countries, how do you balance that out with the people in those countries who are saying, well, we need the vaccines. How can we be committing some of our vaccines to other people?
Well, and I think we've all seen this with the new variants that are emerging of COVID-19, this truly is a global challenge, because you could get vaccinated tomorrow, or your grandma or your mum or your cousin could get vaccinated. But then if a new variant emerges from somewhere in the world that's entirely vaccine resistant, what good is it? Your vaccine will become redundant. So even if you're entirely selfish and don't really care about others, it's in your own self-interest to care, because this is a global challenge. And so that's the case we've been making to world leaders. And amazingly, people are starting to step up. We saw President Macron announce yesterday that he wanted to donate 5% of their vaccine load to support community health workers in the poorest nations. This morning, President von der Leyen endorsed that as well, and we're seeing other world leaders start to endorse that because this is a global challenge. And you've got to remember that these vaccines, whether it's the Moderna vaccine, the Pfizer vaccine, they were funded with public money.
Yes.
So they're actually a public good. And so that's why it's not just about us, acting as a gesture of charity. This truly is an act of equity and an act of justice to make sure that we actually can end the pandemic for everyone, everywhere.
There's no denying some of the parallels here between the COVID-19 vaccine and antiretrovirals for HIV/AIDS. There was a time when the medical community have developed all of these antiretrovirals, and people were excited because they're like, wow, we can finally fight HIV/AIDS. But the poorer countries who were being decimated the most couldn't afford the amount of that drug that you needed, and people couldn't afford to even buy it. So in the conversations you're having with these drug companies, are they stepping up and saying, yes, we will provide cheaper versions, or we will provide this at a cheaper cost to developing nations?
So currently, both Johnson & Johnson and Oxford AstraZeneca are providing non-profit rates for their vaccines. But other drug companies such as Moderna, they're simply too expensive right now. And if you speak to some of the leading advocates across Africa who are working so hard to make sure that the supply chains reach the continent, they're extremely frustrated right now. They're frustrated by the slow pace. And as you said, it has so many parallels dating back to the 90s when HIV/AIDS was ravaging across South Africa and antiretroviral drugs were available in the West, but it took years and in some cases decades for them to reach the poorest nations. Right now, there are literally 130 countries who have not received a single vaccine. And so even if we think, okay, great, my summer will open up, I'll have a vaccine and I can get back to life as normal, it's just not the case because a new variant will emerge from somewhere on the planet, and that will become ultimately, eventually vaccine resistant, and you'll have to start the process all over again. And so that's why we have to act as a global community. Even if we're entirely inherently nationalistic, we have to do it for the sake of everyone.
You have thrown what I would argue are some of the greatest, biggest, best concerts, and it is for charity, it is for a good cause, it is to help people out, but man, those parties are amazing. In South Africa, for instance, you had Jay-Z and Beyonce headlining a show. Ed Sheeran was performing with Beyonce on stage. You had some of the biggest acts. The question is, what are you preparing for after the pandemic ends? Do you have what's a mega concert to celebrate the fact that the world is going back to normal? Have you even thought about what that's going to be and how I'm going to be involved?
Well, firstly, I should say you did an extraordinary job in South Africa.
Oh, thank you. You didn't even have to bring that up. Thank you, man.
No, I mean it. You were amazing. Yes, it was amazing to have Beyonce and Jay-Z there, but the fact that you, as a native South African, were able to host them in your own country was absolutely brilliant. And our plan for this year is once we drive home this 5-point recovery plan for the planet, once we start to see progress on ending COVID-19 and can start to focus health, education, the environment, and equity, once these other points start to become online, this September, it is our dream to unite the whole planet with Global Citizen Live all over the world. So that's our goal. We know that there's a long way to go to achieve that, and that's why we're doubling down this May. It's our plan to bring the whole world just as early as May this year to focus on 2 issues. 1, vaccine acceptance, but 2, equity. Because as you said earlier, even if this has so many parallels to HIV/AIDS,
yes,
right. Make sure, like we did with polio, that we can eradicate this disease super quickly. And it's going to require 2 billion doses being made available to the poorest nations this year. And to put that into some perspective, because it might seem like a lot, if we just right now allocated 0.5% of all the doses the G7 have already secured, that's enough to vaccinate every community health worker across Africa right now. So it's not a lot. This is something that we can all do. And so, yes, we need pharmaceutical companies to provide that non-profit pricing we talked about earlier. But there's one other opportunity I want to share with you. This Friday, the G20 are meeting, and they're going to be making a decision about whether to unlock $500 billion in new financing through an IMF special purpose vehicle. This is one of those rare opportunities, like what happened with the financial crisis, where the whole world can act as one and unlock new financing to end COVID-19. So we want the US government to step up. We want all of the G20 to step up and make this available because it's for benefit the continent the most.
Well, it'll be exciting to see what you get up to. Congratulations on all the work you've done thus far, and hopefully the next time I see you, we'll be crowd surfing at another Beyonce concert.
Thank you for everything, Trevor. You're amazing.
Thank you so much, you. Take care. For more information on Global Citizens Recovery Plan for the World, please check out the website below. All right, we're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back after this. Coronavirus pandemic. Everyone knows that there are a few ways to try and avoid catching this disease. You wear a mask, you observe social distancing, and if all else fails, you roast coronavirus so hard that it doesn't want to come near you. Damn, look at you, Corona. You got so many zits, it looks like you exfoliating with pizza crust. No, don't cry. I feel bad.
The Daily Show with Trevor Noah. New weeknights at 11 on Comedy Central.
Cure for the common closet. I know that sigh. You're suffering from common closet. But fear not, I have the cure. It's called ThredUp.com. It's the world's largest online thrift store with all of your favorite brands at incredible prices. Check out this J.Crew dress, $14. Boho weekend look, $25. You can pick your favorite colors, styles, brands, and voila! Enter code NEW for up to an extra 50% off your first order at ThredUp.com.
Remember going to a wedding?
You will listen to every word I have to say!
Or experiencing live events? Remember being social? Socially distant memories, Sunday at 4.
Discover a place where beauty knows no bounds. Where friends are all around. Where your wildest dreams come true.
Is this cool or not? I can't tell.
Discover Destination Animation. Weekdays at 9.
Hey, it's snowing. Is that just so magical? Can you not wait to have a hot chocolate roll? Best friends, I love everybody.
Oh my God.
The Office, Winter Wonderland, Thursday at 4. There's Psychopath.
Well, that's our show for tonight. But before we go, Texas needs our help. The blackout right now isn't just causing power and heating failures, it's causing food insecurity all over the state. One organization on the ground is Houston Food Bank. They're leading hunger relief in 18 Southeast Texas counties. And if you can help them out in any way, then please donate at the link below. Until tomorrow, stay safe out there, wear a mask, and remember to please be nice to Ron DeSantis. It could save your life. Now here it is, your moment of Zen. Anyone can get a vaccine in Massachusetts as long as they roll up with someone 75 or over. Everyone is going to want to make friends with old people in Massachusetts now. This can also make for some awkward situations, because this is when the grandkids find out which one is the favorite, or that grandma has been having an affair with the pool boy all along. I love you all equally, but Javier has abs of steel.
The Daily Show with Trevor Noah. New weeknights at 11 on Comedy Central.
T-Mobile is upgrading its network at a record pace. We were the first to bring 5G nationwide. And now that Sprint is a part of T-Mobile, we're turning up the speed, upgrading over 1,000 towers a month with ultra-capacity 5G to bring speeds as fast as Wi-Fi to cities and towns across America. And we're adding more every week.
coverage, and speed. Who says you can't have it all?
These folks, they don't have time to go to the post office. They have businesses to grow, customers to care for, lives to get home to. They use Stamps.com. Print discounted postage for any letter, any package, anytime, right from your computer. All the services of the post office, plus UPS, only cheaper. Get our special TV offer, a 4-week trial, plus postage and a digital scale. Go to Stamps.com/TV and never go to the post office.
Over the age of 50 and considering buying an annuity in the next 60 days, I have some important news for you. Don't buy an annuity until you understand the pros and cons of annuities. A free book to help you maximize your retirement income from television host and 3-time author Josh Melber has been released. This book reveals little-known truths about annuity strategies in simple-to-understand terms. Grab a pen right now because we are about to offer you this free book that unlocks the 5 little-known secrets we believe baby boomers and seniors should know before buying an annuity. Call 800-280-2690 now and you'll receive a free copy of Josh Melberg's book, Next Gen Annuity Strategies Revealed. As a bonus, we'll also send you the #1 mistakes retirees are making with their investments today and a free DVD on how you can get up to 33% more income in retirement. Call 800-280-2690 to have your free information kit rush to your door. Again, that's 800-280-2690.
New Snuggle Super Care should help keep these clothes looking newer for a long time.
They still look amazing.
Fight color fade with new Snuggle Super Care Fabric Conditioner.
You've been very busy at home lately. It's time you got reacquainted with the massage routine. With Massage Envy, your safety is a top priority. Massage Envy. Keep your body working.
Smell irresistible. New X.
SBabes.com, the hottest live adult cam site. We are always live and always online. SBabes.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jimmy!
Thank you. Wow, what a terrific audience. I know what most of you are thinking. Hey, that guy stole my shoes. Wow, what a great audience. And how about this Michael Jackson guy, huh? I mean, come on. Wow, what a great audience. Lights, please?
Hi, Jimmy.
Butters, where is everybody?
Oh, yeah, well, about that. Christopher Reeve came to town to do some kind of show, and everyone went to see him.
Christopher Reeve? Christopher Reeve?
You know, Christopher Reeve, the guy who played Superman.
I know who he is, but why is everyone ditching my comedy show to see him?
Well, because he got crippled, but now he can move his finger. He's an inspiration to us all. That's why everyone ditched on your show.
So then how come you came?
Well, because I said I would. Oh, I'm a dork, huh?
And so without further ado, here's the most courageous, most amazing man on the planet, Christopher Reeve.
Thank you. Wow, what a great audience. I just flew into South Park. Used to be I didn't need an airplane. As most of you know, I am a strong supporter of stem cell research.
Thanks, fellas. Thanks a lot for going to my comedy show.
It is a proven
We didn't go to your comedy show. I know that. I was being
can add many years to the lives of people
Well,
who've been
dude, Christopher Reeve, dude.
accidents,
Dude, Christopher Reeve.
otherwise.
What the freaking dude?
Dude, that's not cool. You shouldn't make fun of Christopher Reeve. Yeah, dude, not cool.
Though it is controversial, stem cell research is critical in the quest for helping the disabled.
I put together a comedy show and I was crippled from birth. Cool. Guys, I think we better stay out of this one.
Yeah, this is starting to look like something we shouldn't be any part of. Let's go play a pucks or something.
Can you believe this asswipe, Timmy?
Dinner!
Why is a celebrity who became crippled more important than us that were born that way very good?
In the coming days, I will prove to the world that stem cell research is a miracle.
Hey there, fellas. Oh, hey, Jimmy. Hey, Timmy. China! Say, would you guys like to join our club? Oh, I'm sorry. You can't. You aren't crippled. What? To be in our club, not only do you have to be crippled, but you have to have been born that way. You know what that means? No butthole Superman asswipe Christopher Reeve. That's nice, guys. We're just gonna stay out of this one.
Hey, wait a minute. You guys can't just start a club and tell me I can't be in it.
Sorry, able-bodied. You can't join.
Can't do.
Hey, Timmy. How many able-bodied people does it take to screw in a light bulb? What? You know what you call an able-bodied guy on the doorstep? Whatever his name is.
God damn it! Carmen, just stay out of it. But they said I can't be in their club.
Carmen, trust me, we don't want any part in this one. Hello, Mr. McGillicuddy. Mr. McGillicuddy?
Hello, boys. What can I do for you?
Timmy and I made a t-shirt design for our new club. We just came up with a name this morning.
Boys, I don't think you want to wear these shirts.
Why not?
Well, because there already is a group that calls themselves the Crips, and I don't think they'd like it too much.
There's already a Crips?
Well, sure, they're all over Five Points area in Denver. You've never heard of them?
No, we've never had. Are they crippled from birth, or are they crippled wannabes like Christopher Reeve?
Ooh, I'm staying out of this one.
Can you believe it, Timmy? All this time there was a group for truly crippled people like ourselves, and we didn't know it. Come on, we gotta take a bus to 5 Points in Denver.
My guest tonight is the brilliant star of stage and screen, Mr. Christopher Reeve, who, with the help of stem cell research, is now able to move his arms. Thanks for having me on again, Larry. All right, Chris, the whole world is waiting. Why don't you show us what stem cell research has done for you? Amazing. Isn't that amazing, folks? Now, Chris, there's some people who say stem cell research is wrong, that taking cells from a fetus is unethical. Well, it just proves that the public needs to be educated about stem cell research. See, the stem cells from a fetus like this one can form into whatever cells of the body are damaged. They are the most powerful thing on the planet. And how does someone like yourself make use of the stem cells, Chris? Well, it's very simple. And now you can see my arms have better movement. Wow. Wow.
Excuse me, sir. We're looking for a group of people called the Crips.
You are?
Do you know where they meet? We've already tried the rec center and the library.
The Crips hang out in that old warehouse down there, but nobody goes in there.
Oh, it's okay. We're Crips ourselves. Come on, Tip. Time! I'm Jim Swanson, and this is my friend, Timmy. Well, let us tell you a little bit about ourselves. Timmy and I are both true Crips, born and raised. We're the only Crips in South Park where we live, and we would love to join your fantastic Denver chapter.
Is they for real, man?
We just have one question before we join your club. Do you think it's better to be born a Crip or to become a Crip later by accident?
The only real Crips is born Crips, dog.
Yeah, you can't become a Crip by accident, fool.
I agree. I mean, it's like, come on. Why do these people who become Crips later in life think they're such great potatoes? Ta-da! Well, we're glad you see it our way, fellas. So can we join your group?
All right. You want to thug with the 5 Point Crips? Bitches, all you got to do is pop some punk-ass bloods.
Well, sure. Tim and I would love to pop some punk-ass blood. We're terrific at it. Ta-da? I don't know, Tim. Just play along. Ta-da!
So you saying you're down?
Down like a clown, Charlie Bird. Down like a clown, Charlie Bird. Down like a clown, Charlie Bird. Down like a clown, Charlie Brown. Did you notice that all the crippled people in that club are person in South Park.
Hey, you kids.
Hello, officer.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
We're going to pop some punk ass for blood. Ta-da! Look, Jimmy, there's a convenience store. That must be where the fellas met by pop some punk ass blood. They want us to get them some soda pop and treats. Let's buy them ginger ale and marshmallows. Then they'll let us in the club for sure. Sunday driver.
Yo, listen up, y'all. Let me tell you about my little G's roller and 4 legs here. They just smoked 13 bloods in one night. That ain't never been done before. And they got us marshmallows and ginger ale.
You didn't even join the club?
You're not just in, you're the baddest mofo Crips in town. C5, turn up the beat so we can celebrate our new G's 5-point style. All right.
Wow, these guys really are crippled. Jimmy, I have a feeling this is the start of something.
New Dove Men deodorant is different. It has 48-hour protection and a plant-based moisturizer that cares for your skin. Odor protection that works. New Dove Men plant-based care.
Adam and Eve is not giving you 10% off and not 20% off or even 40%. Your discount is even bigger. AdamandEve.com is giving you a whopping 50% off. But why stop there? Use offer code SPICE22. And you'll also get 10 free gifts, like a sexy item for him, a special toy for her, and something you'll both enjoy, plus 6 free spicy movies and free discreet shipping. So go to AdamandEve.com now for 50% off and more.
Are you ready to be entertained?
Looking for the year's biggest family movie? Always bet on yellow.
Put it on sale.
That's not around at the 7.
And new SpongeBob movie premiering March 4th. Printed from these digital stores. Also streaming on Paramount Plus.
They made this blackberry taste exactly like blackberry hint water.
They made its watermelon taste like hit water too.
How did you farmer wizards make all this fruit taste just like hint water?
Well, we triple irrigate our fruit with hint water in the world's largest biosphere, which modifies the DNA to taste exactly like hint water.
Really?
No.
What a sarcastic farmer.
Hint, water with a touch of true fruit flavor.
Discover the deep clean Persil discs. They remove not only visible stains, but even invisible dirt. For a true deep clean. Try Persil discs.
What's that?
New Snuggle Super Care should help keep these clothes looking newer for a long time.
These still look amazing.
Fight color fade with new Snuggle Super Care fabric conditioner.
He decided he's done walking for today.
The moments that make you. Dow gets you clean. It cleanses and hydrates, leaving behind clean and soft skin.
For those who have found themselves without health insurance during these challenging times, sign up now at healthcare.gov. 3 out of 4 healthcare.gov customers can find a plan with a monthly premium of $50 or less, thanks to Financial Health. These are quality plans that include coverage for doctor visits, preventive services, and prescription drugs. Sign up at healthcare.gov now through May 15th.
Now with Taco Bell's app, you can build your own $5 cravings box. Because you know when you crave at Taco Bell. So eat like you. With your own $5 cravings box today, only online or with the Taco Bell app.
Coronavirus pandemic. Everyone knows that there are few ways to try and avoid catching this disease. You wear a mask, you observe social distancing, and if all else fails, you roast coronavirus so hard that it doesn't want to come near you. Damn, look at you, Corona. You got so many zits, it looks like you exfoliate with pizza crust. No, don't cry. I feel bad.
The Daily Show with Trevor Noah.
New weeknights at 11 on Comedy Central.
Thanks for the ride home, fellas. Be sure to rip it hat.
Alright, keep it real, little dog.
You don't. Well, that sure was a terrific time. Let's go all around tomorrow and show everyone our new outfits, Jimmy. There you are, Jimmy. What up, Maisie? Yo, up.
Jimmy, your mother was getting worried about you.
No need to worry about me. I'm cool like a fool in a swimming pool.
Tom, I'm standing out front of the stem cell research facility with terrific news. Christopher Reeve, who was once paralyzed, claims that he can now stand.
Thank you, everyone. To most people, this is just an ordinary fetus. But to people like me, it's hope.
What an inspiration. Tom, many celebrities have spoken out in protest of stem cell research, but after seeing this, how can they protest now?
Stay clear, guys. Stay clear. Yep, I'm not saying anything.
Hey, I don't want no trouble.
Hello. We'd like 2 orders of Kung Pao chicken, please.
I don't want no trouble. You just take what you want and leave. Oh, okay. I open it register.
Damn it! What the? Oh, and 1 medium lemonade, please. Damn it.
Here, you $112. It's all I have. You take.
Huh?
You take $112.
Are you sure?
I don't want no trouble. Just take it and leave.
Well, gee, that's really nice of you, Mr. Chinese person. Look, Tintin, we got a cash prize. We must be the 100th customer or something.
Here, 2 order compound chicken and small iced tea.
Actually, it was a regular lemonade.
I saw. I don't want no trouble. Here, lemonade. Now go, just go.
Gee, thanks a lot. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Hello, please. I just been robbed by 2 gang members.
Jimmy, could you come into the kitchen, please?
Yo, Mandy. What's up, Paps?
Have a seat, Jim. Your mother and I need to talk to you. Son, your mother and I have noticed a change in your behavior, and we're worried that you might be involved in a gang.
A what? Oh, you mean the fellas? Well, sure. But I can't talk about the club on account of it's super secret, dog. Then it's true. All right, it's true. Why you be tripping, Mom? I mean, come on. I'm finally a part of something very good.
Jimmy, those people you're hanging out with are no good.
Yo, don't be dissing my niggas, dog. They're my fit.
And what about your stand-up comedy, Jim, huh? Are you just giving up on that, too?
Nobody cared about my stand-up comedy. All that hard work just to be outshined by Christopher Reeve, the super...
Jimmy, we've told you before, God made you the way he did for a reason.
Right, because you and Mom used to make fun of crippled kids in high school.
That's right. You were sent here through the vengeful and angry hand of God to teach your mother and I a lesson. And that's a big responsibility, son.
Look, my gang, which I can't talk about because it's super secret, is the most important thing to me now. And if you two don't like it, you can just pass the blunt to the nigga on your left.
Where's that delivery of new fetuses? Feeling weak again. Here's the new shipment, sir. Hello there, Christopher. Well, Gene Hackman, my old nemesis from the movies. How are you? I'm good. You? I'm better with each passing day. Stronger and more agile. Christopher, I've come to ask you to stop what you're doing. What? Using stem cells is like playing God. You should leave nature alone and go back to the way I was. Is that what you're saying, Hackman? I'm saying that sometimes you need to just live with the cards you're dealt, Christopher. Stop calling me Christopher. That name no longer has meaning to me. Christopher was someone who lived in a wheelchair, always being pushed around by others. The old Christopher Reeve is dead. From now on, I am Chris.
65 bottles of beer on the wall. 6.
Payback! that time, motherfucker!
Jesus Christ! Honey, like a honey. Freaking for honey. Living linguistic.
Eastside blood!
We're Detectives Hyde and Richardson from the Special Gang Unit in Denver.
Any word on who shot up me and Timmy's houses, officer?
Word on the street is it was a retaliation hit by the Bloods.
Bloods?
You know Smart Mouth, your rival gang. Bloods are at war with the Crips. They kill each other all the time.
They do?
Don't act like you don't know, you little punk. The Crips and Bloods hate each other, and if you stay in that gang, you're gonna end up dead too.
But why do they hate each other?
Look, kid, I used to be a Crip myself, but I'm not anymore.
Oh, so you use stem cells like Christopher Reeve?
Come on, the only way these kids are gonna get out of their gang is to get killed.
Oh!
Sarah!
Oh boy, Timmy. We should have never started a gang for people crippled from birth. Now they're at war with the people who were crippled in an accident. Boy, were we wrong.
Damn right.
Wow, we've got to do something, Timmy. We've got to get the Crips and Bloods to stop fighting. I bet if we could just get them together. But how? Wait a minute, I've got it. A lock-in at the rec center. We did it for our church once. All we do is rent out the rec center overnight. They lock the doors so nobody can leave, and everyone has the whole night to play in the swimming pool and laugh and talk. You get all the Crips you can to the rec center tomorrow night, Timmy, and I'll try to get all the Bloods there. This is gonna be terrific.
Discover the Deep Clean Persil Discs. Remove not only visible stains, but even invisible dirt. For a true deep clean, try Persil Discs.
With Metro by T-Mobile, Mrs. R rules. She's going above and beyond, finding new ways to illuminate her students, so everyone can shoot for the stars. You work hard for your money. Make it go further with Metro by T-Mobile. Right now, there's 0 fees to switch. Get our lowest price on unlimited, just $25 a line for 4 lines, plus 4 free Galaxy phones, all on the T-Mobile network. Metro by T-Mobile, empowering you to rule your day.
This is Pretty Litter, the world's smartest cat litter. Its ultralight, super absorbent formula traps odors, and its crystals change colors to help you monitor your cat's health. Plus, Pretty Litter offers free delivery. Order today at prettylitter.com.
Hey, I'm Nick. We created Gabby because most people overpay for car insurance. Gabby is a free tool that saves you money by finding the best deal. Gabby saves users over $800 a year on average. Go to Gabby.com and stop overpaying for car insurance.
Introducing officially licensed team face coverings by Fanatics. From all the leagues, teams, and colleges you love. Shop now and get today's special offer. Fanatics.com. Officially licensed everything.
Tom, several years ago, actor Christopher Reeve had a horrible accident and was paralyzed. The irony, of course, was that the man who played Superman could no longer walk. America watched in wonder as he managed to move one of his fingers, then his arms. And now, seen for the first time on HBC, Christopher Reeve is going to lift a truck up over his head. Oh, what a fighter.
That brave man.
He's an inspiration to us all.
Tom, the irony is even more irony, as it appears that the stem cells have given Christopher Reeve almost superhuman strength. Chris, that's enough. Hello, Gene. So good to see you. You're cured, Chris. It's time to stop using stem cells. Stem cell research has made me stronger than I ever thought possible. Why stop now? Tom, apparently Gene Hackman, the man who played Superman's enemy Lex Luthor in the movies, has now shown up as a celebrity protester of stem cell research. If that isn't ironic, Tom, I don't know what is. They're affecting your mind, Chris. If you won't stop using stem cells, then we'll stop you. Stop me? Stop me? Huh? You won't stop me, Hackman. Tom, if irony were made of strawberries, we'd all be drinking a lot of smoothies right now.
I say, put your microphone there and check. Good morning, everybody. Lots of surprises and treats today. Great to see you all. What a treat to go eat.
You sure you got everything you need, young man?
We sure do. Thanks, Mr. Apple.
Just remember to make sure kids played safe in the pool area.
You bet.
I'll be back at 7 to let you out. You kids have a good time.
Oh, we will.
It's a trap! Mother Chris trying to smoke us all out. What the hell is going on here?
It's called a lock-in at the rec center. We can use all the rec center facilities. We can play basketball, go swimming, or even just kick it in the lounge area with some games and puzzles. Ta-da! But nobody can leave until 7 a.m. So if you want to have a good time, you're all just going to have to learn to get low. There's pizza.
Tom, over 5 years ago, doctors told actor Christopher Reeve that he would never walk again. But the resilient actor fought back, struggled against all odds, and has now built his very own Legion of Doom. The once immobile Mr. Reeve says his new organization will be committed to world domination and evil. What an inspirational story, Tom.
I have chosen each member of this elite group of supervillains for their outstanding treachery, their desire for world conquest, and their hatred of all things good. And I've assembled this group for one purpose: to once and for all find a way to get rid of Hackman.
How about domination of the world?
Yeah, or death to the infidels.
Silence! Our job is to see to it that Hackman is put out of commission.
Oh boy, General Disray, but maybe we just ought to stay out of this one.
Not so fast, Chris. We've just helped pass a ban on stem cell research. Your fetus-sucking days are over.
No! No!
And now we're going to put you somewhere where you can never touch another fetus again.
You stupid motherfuckers again. Make the first shot, punk.
Hold it! Don't you see? It doesn't matter if we were crippled from birth or crippled in an accident. We're all brothers.
Save it, fool. Crips ain't our brothers.
Look, we have the whole rec center to ourselves. Can't we all just try having some fun together?
You talking crazy, dog. Yeah, we ain't playing, sucker.
Why don't we at least give it a chance? I mean, come on.
Wait a minute. What did you say?
I said, come on.
You know, maybe he's right. I mean, come on.
Come on.
I guess we could at least give having fun together a try. It's like, come on. Yeah, come on. Yeah, that's right. Come on.
Come
on. Yeah, that's right.
P's and Q's on point. Talk for the slum. Then break it off some, bring them something hard. Make sure the ants understand how you're coming for respect.
You gotta give you two dogs props for putting an end to all this hate.
I told you, locking at the rec center always works. And you know, I learned something too. I was player hating Christopher Butthole Reeve because he got more attention than me. But just like you guys, I need to learn to control my anger.
Right on. Hey, little roller, try some of this chronic.
Well, I guess we all learned that trying to get along is way better than player hating. The gang wrote a song about it. Why are we listening?
You think that we love singing along, never all family, so we go this song. Na-na-na, pretend blood, na-na-na, open up, na-na-na, really quick. You haven't seen the last of me, I will be back.
I'm so glad we stayed out of that one. Me too.
Discover a place where beauty knows no bounds. Where friends are all around. Where your wildest dreams come true.
Is this cool or not?
Discover Destination Animation. Weekdays at 9.
Okay, now lift your chin a little. Look right here, right here. Hey, where's my smile? Come on, I bet you got a smile for me. I'm starting to see a smile. There it is. Okay, great, next.
And smile. I hate picture day at school. It's always some gay-ass photographer with some gay-ass backdrop of New England. Hang on a second. My mom said to make sure I look good this time in the school pictures.
Okay, smile. Okay, next.
Did you go yet? No? This is taking forever. you guys, this is so funny. What, Cartman? Dude, check it out. For picture day, Kenny got into his parka backwards so that his hat shows through his hood. Look, Kenny, man, over here. It isn't that funny, Cartman. Yes, it is.
Next in line, come on, let's keep it moving, kid.
Don't listen to that dude, Kenny. It's totally funny.
Take off your hat, please.
But I never take off my hat.
Well, come on now. I bet your parents want a picture of you looking natural.
This is how I look natural.
Kyle, we're taking pictures without hats today.
Crap.
Smile. Come on, where's that smile? Is it gonna kill you to smile? I see a smile.
Next.
Yes.
Very nice. Okay, last one. Okay, have a seat, young man. Okay, looking great. Now where's that smile? Come on, give me a nice wide smile. Wider. Perfect.
How long till we get the pictures back?
Should be about 4 days.
4 days? Oh, man, I can't wait that long. Come on.
All right, class, I have your school photos to hand out.
Yes.
Most of them are very nice, but apparently one of you thinks it's fun to spoil their school pictures and thinks he's a comedian. That person will be spending the afternoon in the principal's office.
Oh, that's awful.
School photos aren't for joking around, so you aren't getting your photos back, Butters.
Me? But I didn't do nothing.
For the rest of you, I think your pictures turned out very nicely.
But well, hey, wait a minute. Let me see. But teacher, I didn't mean to look stupid in my picture. Honest. Dude, check it out. This is the sweetest thing I've ever done. Look at how the crack is sitting right in the middle.
Eric, calm down. I'm trying to yell at Butters.
Okay, I'm sorry, Miss Chokes on Rocks.
You know very well my name isn't Chokes on Rocks, it's Chokes on Dick. Say it right, you can go to the principal with Butters.
I'm sorry, Miss Chokes on Dick. I tried to make a good picture, honest.
Your mother is waiting for you in the principal's office.
My mom? Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh my God. More people have to see the picture, yes? I gotta put it on the internet. No, wait. Kenny, I just had the greatest idea ever.
Welcome to South Park Milk Company. Can I help you?
Oh, yes, hello. I'm helping out a family who has a missing child, and I was wondering if you could print these photos on your milk carton.
Oh, of course. Printing those photos on our milk really does help. Do you have the photo with you?
Yes, I have it right now.
Okay, great. We'll print it immediately.
You will. Thank you for your help.
Sure. If I could just get a description of the child to print underneath the photo.
Oh, yes. He has blonde hair and a brown eye. Brown eye.
Okay, brown eye.
And big rosy cheeks.
Full cheeks.
Full cheeks. Winking brown eyes, winking.
Hamilton was the first person to be run over by a motorcycle this week, leaving a city department. Who will be next?
Hello? Hello? Cartman? What's he want? I don't know. Let's go see. Why'd you call us? Sweet. You guys said it is so sweet. God damn it, Cartman, what? You put Kenny's picture on a milk carton? Look at the descriptions. Brown eye. That isn't funny, Cartman. Oh, it's so completely funny. It's so funny. No, it's not, Cartman. You know, there really are couples out there who are missing children. No, there aren't. Jesus, grow up, you guys.
Oh my God! Stephen, come quick!
What is it, Martha?
Look, it's him! It's our son! Our son!
He decided
decided he's been walking for the day?
The moments that make you, Dow gets you clean. It cleanses and hydrates, leaving behind clean, soft skin.
Reese's eggs are back, and we hit them somewhere you'll never find. Psych! We put them everywhere. Grocery stores and supermarkets, gas stations, and chiropractors' offices, bowling alleys and grocery stores, which we already mentioned. Not sorry, Reese's.
This is my phone. It's my lifeline. It's also my new bank, GoToBank, with the ultimate app that makes banking super easy. There are no monthly fees with direct deposit, a free ATM network, and I get paid up to 2 days early. Lets me lock and unlock my account, so you know it's secure. And I get 10 times the national average on my savings. GoToBank. It's mobile banking at its best. Who's your go-to? Open an account at gotobank.com.
Whoa, it tastes just like watermelon. Whoa, it tastes just like watermelon.
Whoa, it tastes just like watermelon.
Watermelon. Watermelon. It's so good.
So good.
Watermelon. Watermelon.
Hint, water with a touch of true fruit flavor.
He decided he's been walking for the day.
For the moments that make you, Dow gets you clean. It cleanses and hydrates, leaving behind clean, soft skin.
Discover the Deep Clean Persil Discs. They remove not only visible stains, but even invisible dirt. For a true deep clean, try Persil Discs.
How you doing, baby? You look good, fine, I'm thinking I might go your way. Hold up on you with that golden sticky. Try to get at me,
Smell irresistible. UX. Cats will do anything for the irresistible taste of Temptations treats.
What are you doing?
Temptations. All it takes is a shake.
Your logo can identify your company, inspire your customers, and energize your team. We're 4imprint, and we can help your logo create moments that matter. Explore thousands of promotional products at 4imprint.com. 4imprint, for certain.
You've been very busy at home lately. It's time you got reacquainted with your massage routine. Massage Envy massages will leave you recharged. Join now and get a free 60-minute massage session. Massage Envy. Keep your body working.
Coronavirus pandemic. Everyone knows that there are a few ways to try and avoid catching this disease. You wear a mask, you observe social distancing, and if all else fails, you roast coronavirus so hard that it doesn't want to come near you. Damn, look at you, Corona. You got so many zips. It looks like you exfoliate with pizza crust. No, don't cry. I feel bad.
The Daily Show with Trevor Noah. New weeknights at 11 on Comedy Central.
And so that's when I called out to my husband. I just knew the boy pictured on your milk carton was our real Tony.
Yes, I see. But the child on the milk carton was reported missing, not found.
We realized that, but we just thought that maybe someone else had found Tommy and then lost him again. We're pretty certain that it's our boy, considering his physical appearance. Martha and I have the same condition.
Right.
You may not have realized this, but we actually have buttocks where our heads should be.
Really?
Yes.
Steve and I have a condition called Tarsotic Polarity Syndrome. It's a birth defect that passes on genetically.
Over 11 people worldwide suffer from TPS.
That's amazing.
Martha and I were lucky enough to meet each other at a TPS convention in France.
So, do you have heads down where your rear ends should be?
No, don't be silly. You see, with TPS, the birth defect is on the exterior only. Behind this, we still have all our vital head organs, tongue, eyes, nasal passages.
Well, Mr. and Mrs. Thompson, I'll contact the young boy who gave me the photo, and perhaps we can all visit him together.
Oh, wonderful! Stephen, we're going to see Tommy again!
Now, Martha, what did I say about getting your hopes up?
You're right. You're right.
Okay, Cartman, what do you want this time? Yes. Oh my God. Okay, get this. The milk company called me, right? They called me and say that 2 people from Wisconsin saw the picture of Kitty on the milk carton, and they think it's their kid. Dude, that's not funny if they're missing their son. No. Because apparently these 2 people also kind of look like they have butts where their heads should be. Oh, yes. And the best part is, they're coming here to my house. And it's going to be so funny. Oh, jeez. They're probably there now. Okay, you guys, just play it good. Play it. Just, you guys. Okay, you guys.
Hello, we're Mr. and Mrs. Thompson.
Holy crap, dude. No way.
We understand you've seen our son. Is this the right address?
Where are you going?
Excuse me, do you boys know anything about this?
Oh boy. Look, if you want an explanation, you better go to Kenny's house. He lives about 4 houses away in the bad side of town.
Oh, thank you.
Well?
They said to inquire 4 houses down.
Let's hurry.
Carmen, what the hell are you doing? Yeah, you missed him turning around. You guys, something's wrong. What? I think I just saw the funniest thing I'll ever see. And I think I blew a funny fuse. Blew a funny fuse? It was just too much and my sense of humor overloaded. I don't think anything will ever be funny again. Oh, God. What have I done? You mean they both have butts instead of heads? Yeah, dude, we'll show you. They're over at Kenny's. How do they eat? How the hell should we know? Butters! Hey, Butters! You gotta check this out! What? You gotta come to Kenny's house with us. There's these 2 people who have asses where their heads should be. I can't, fellas. I'm grounded for looking stupid in my school picture. But dude, you gotta see, it's hysterical.
Butters can't come out and play, boys. He thinks it's funny to look like a jackass in his school picture that I have to pay for.
But I told you, Mom, I didn't mean to look like a jackass. It just happened.
You made a goofy face.
No, that's just what I look like. See?
Don't you make that face at me, young man.
I'm not making a face, Mom.
Stop it.
Come on, we want to see the ass people. All right.
Fine, Butters. If you don't want to stop making that stupid face at me, you can just stay in your room for another week.
Another week? I hate my stupid face.
Okay, Eric, as your counselor, I want you to feel comfortable talking about anything, okay?
Mr. Mackey, is it possible that you can see something so funny that it ruins your sense of humor forever?
Well, I can't think of anything that would be that funny.
2 people with asses for heads. Ever since I saw them, I can't laugh at anything.
Oh, I see. Well, what did you used to think was funny?
You know, all the usual stuff. Dirty jokes, funny movies, seeing someone die. This morning, I even saw a little girl get her fingers caught in a car door, and I couldn't laugh. I mean, I knew it was funny, but I couldn't laugh.
Well, Eric, I suppose that just like everything else, laughter can be relative. In other words, sometimes people see something so scary that nothing else scares them, so the same could be true for funny things.
So does that mean I'll never laugh again?
It's possible, okay? But you know, if you have completely lost your sense of humor, you can always become a writer for the show Friends.
Ugh.
And so you see, our son was just playing a joke, and a little fat kid put it on the milk carton.
Yes, I see.
Kenny, don't you think you owe the Thompsons an apology?
No, it was foolish for us to get our hopes up.
It was just such a coincidence considering the photo. You may not have realized this, but Martha and I have buttocks where our heads should be.
Really?
Mr. and Mrs. Thompson, how long has it been since you've seen your son?
Tommy disappeared when he was only 7.
Oh, Stephen, it's like it's all happening all over again.
There now.
Please, Mrs. Thompson, it'll be all right.
Listen, the South Park Milk Company is the country's largest. We find lost children all the time. We can help you find Tommy with the Milk Company's database. Yes, we'll all help you find your son. Just stop crying, please. For the love of God, stop crying.
I'm sorry.
Mr. Thompson, how did your son become missing? Was he abducted?
Yes, he was in the care of our nanny at the time.
The nanny that we trusted so much took off with him, and we still don't know why. We think perhaps she wanted a child of her own.
And this was back in Wisconsin?
Yes, but we last heard the nanny was heading west. That's why we thought Colorado made sense.
We've tried every avenue to find him, but we've never tried the milk company.
Will you just give us a try? I think you'll find that South Park Milk is not only the best resource for finding kids, but also the best producer of the freshest 2% low-fat milk the world can offer.
Thank you. Thank you so much for helping us.
This certainly is a friendly town. You've all been so wonderful.
Yes, I'm so grateful. I just want to cry again.
No!
What's that?
New Snuggle Super Care should help keep these clothes looking newer for a long time.
These still look amazing.
Fight color fade with new Snuggle Super Care fabric conditioner.
Let's snuggle.
If something happened to you, what would happen to them? Their home, their education, their future. You need life insurance. And chances are SelectQuote can help you get it for less than $1 a day.
Select Quote found Jacob 40 a $500,000 policy for only $19 a month. And Select Quote found his wife Wendy a $500,000 policy for only $17 a month.
Our secret? At SelectQuote, we aggressively comparison shop up to 10 highly rated companies to find you the company with the best rates.
We found Gary, 35, a $1 million policy for only $22 a month.
Why pay more? Give your family the security they need at a price you can afford.
Text SELECT33 to 323232 or go to selectquote.com now and get the insurance your family needs.
At a price you can afford. SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
Get the latest styles of women's sports apparel at Fanatics.com. Brands like Nike, DKNY, Dooney and Burke, and Wear by Erin Andrews. Shop now and get today's special offer. Fanatics.com, officially licensed everything.
For those who have found themselves without health insurance during these challenging times, sign up now at healthcare.gov. 3 out of 4 healthcare.gov customers can find a plan with a monthly premium of $50 or less, thanks to Financial Help. These are quality plans that include coverage for doctor visits, preventive services, and prescription drugs. Sign up at healthcare.gov now through May 15th.
Kenny, you home? Oh my God! They killed Kenny! You bastard!
Dude, why are you wearing Shalena's panties? I had to wear Shalena's panties. Lisa's were in the wash. Look, can we just get this over with? But dude, I can't French kiss him. He's my grandpa. Come on, dude. Oh, all right. Here it goes. Come here, grandpa.
Dude, what's wrong with you?
Nothing's wrong with me.
Well, I'm glad that's over with. We better go back to the house now and see how Chris is doing.
Mr. and Mrs. Thompson, as president of the South Park Milk Company, I want to apologize personally for printing that falsified picture on our milk carton.
Please, it's not your fault.
Yes, but here at South Park Milk, we strive for excellence. For instance, we are now entering the extraction room. As you can see, we keep it close to the refrigeration room. That way we can get the milk to the container as fast as possible. That's why some say South Park Milk tastes like you're sucking it right from the cow's tits yourself. Amazing! Here, try a glass of our cold vitamin D and our fresh scones.
Delicious.
Oh, excuse me, a little difficult to drink with our condition.
Martha and I actually have buttocks where our head should be.
Really? Well, and in here we have our Missing Child Resource Center.
Oh my, isn't this impressive?
Yes, with the Kelron 4000, Mrs. Garthun can search a database of over 30 million missing child cases.
We'll start the computer on a data search. Now, when did your son turn up missing?
Well, it was 1982. Tommy was only 6 at the time.
All right then. Computer,
Working.
run a scan of missing children since 1982. Check for physical birth defects called TPS.
TPS, Torsonic Polarity Syndrome, plus missing since 1982. Working. So you actually haven't seen your son in over 20 years?
That's hard. But then why did you think the picture of Kenny was him? Wouldn't your son be much older now?
Yes, but since he appeared to be at least 8 in the photo, we assumed someone had seen him since we had.
This is the only photo we have of our little Tommy.
It's gonna take quite a while for the computer to do a scan of all missing kids.
Well, why don't we let Miss Garthump do her work, and I'll take you two out for some good old Colorado chili.
We don't really like chili. It makes throw up.
Well, hello, Eric. I was really glad you called me, very much.
Jimmy, say God, get in here.
What's this all about?
Jimmy, you've always been my favorite stand-up comic. You gotta help me. I've lost my sense of humor.
Gee, that's a terrible thing, Eric. Comedy can be the best therapy, very much.
I just have to find my funny bone again. Just try and make me laugh.
Oh, I don't think that'll be hard. I've been working on my routine.
Okay, let me have it.
Okay, try this one on for thought. Why did the pigeon cross the road?
Okay, why?
Because it was having sex with the chick. Because it was having sex with the chick. Because it was having sex with the... It was having sex with the chicken.
No, see? Something's wrong. I'm not laughing.
Wow, what a great audience. How about this classic? Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange who?
Orange, you glad I didn't say... Orange, you glad I didn't say... Orange, you glad I didn't say... Orange, you glad I didn't say banana?
No, that didn't work either.
Wow, what a great audience. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
An interrupting cow.
An interrupting cow who?
No! What a terrific audience.
Oh, let's see. The Dallas-Fort Worth area. I haven't tried there yet. Computer,
Working.
scan for any children reported found in the Dallas-Fort Worth area with facial deformity.